I'm Adam Banerjee. I'm half white and half Indian. I'm Trader Joe's tikka masala. It says Indian, but that shit ain't from India. When Nick Jonas started fucking Priyanka Chopra, I felt seen. But when Nick Jonas kept fucking Priyanka Chopra, I felt left out. But in all seriousness, guys, being mixed is hard because burnout doesn't exist in Indian culture. You either succeed or you kill yourself. And you're probably wondering, but what about you, Adam? I'm half Indian, which means I'm Indian enough to hate myself, but white enough to know I deserve better. I think I do. I'm also a life coach. Thank you, one person clapping. Who drives a Kia Forte, and I will be paying it off until I'm Forte. I'm financing this car for $450 a month. I drove it right off the lot into a pile of wet asphalt. Still one person clapping. That's my landlord, by the way. Really. I couldn't believe this happened to me, honestly. It was crazy. But the thing is, I take the bus a lot because my car's always in the shop. But it's hard being the most bougie person on the bus. Everyone else is struggling and going to their day job. Meanwhile, I have my AirPods in with my yoga mat. This one guy tried to fight me because my yoga mat touched his arm. But to be fair, my yoga mat is disgusting. The mold growing inside of that thing would make Jeffrey Dahmer nauseous. But it's hard, you know, and I have to tell people I'm a life coach. They have all these ideas in their head, like, you're a therapist with no credentials. Or, you're like Tony Robbins. Yeah, I too won't shut the fuck up. I won't. But my job's been getting better. I used to be an independent contractor. And for those of you who don't know what that is, basically you just don't get taxed and you're not an employee and your employer doesn't pay taxes for you. And my boss was like, you know, we're gonna actually make you a W-2 employee. Adam, have you ever had a 401k before? She knew I never had no 401k before. The closest I've ever come to a 401k is being an extra on Succession. And I'm attracted to this girl at work, Amber. Amber is fine. But I gotta watch myself crossing boundaries with her sexy ass. Saying edgy things like, "It's great to see you today too." It really was. I've got some Hollywood stories. You guys want to hear about some actors? Okay, mild enthusiasm, that's good. I hope we've hit our 2-drink minimum. We're like halfway through the show. Shit. Martinis, that's good. Good job, sir. I've had a lot of experiences in Hollywood. Before I was a life coach, I did all the typical things. I bartended, I served, waited tables, and I was bartending for Tyler Perry. And after my 3rd event with him, I went up to him, just like this. He's really tall. Mr. Perry, I've been your bartender here. This is the 3rd time I'm here. And here's my business card. If you have a chance to check out my demo reel. He put his hand on my shoulder like a comforting father. And just like my real father, I never heard from him again after that night. I also met Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman is more God to me than Jesus Christ. He's amazing. I was serving him ceviche at this party. He was grubbing on some ceviche. I just stood there by him for when he was ready for the next spoonful. And after like 2 minutes go by, he's like, "Are you an actor?" I said, "Yes, this is me 2 years in." "Yeah, I am an actor. Do you have any tips for me, Morgan Freeman?" You want to know how you make it? Yeah, I really do want to know how you make it. You never give up. I didn't make it until I was 52 years old. And I thought, damn, that is too old. I do not have that kind of time.